So welcome everybody, a very warm welcome to you to online ABT. Uh, Ritu and myself are glad to be able to bring our knowledge to parents and professionals and share it with all of you. So I'd like Ritu to begin by introducing herself.
Good morning once again. I am Ritu Nakra, a parent of a cochlear implant recipient. My daughter Ananya it's been 17 years now since she got her implant. She is 19 plus, so she was 2.5 when she got her implant. So as a parent, I have an experience of these 17 years and as a professional for 13 years. I am an LSLS AVT. We have an early intervention center which is based in Delhi called Hear Me Speak, and also a parent support group where we are helping parents from different um, all over India to help them and understand whatever is currently happening. We recently came up with Avatar Auditory Verbal Trainer and Resources mobile application in 2019, and also we started online sessions in 2019 with parents and professionals. So that's what inspired us to integrate and do a collaboration with integrated services for listening and spoken language, which is headed by Vahishtai. So thank you, Vahishtai. It's a great pleasure working with you as a team.
Same here. So, so just like Ritu, I'm also a parent. Uh, my son is 23. Along with being a parent, I'm also a professional. I have been working for the last 17 years as an ABT therapist. Now I'm certified. I'm a certified spoken language specialist and also trained in mental health. Uh, Last year, I founded Integrated Services for Listening and Spoken Language, which is a consultancy service which provides direct therapy and online therapy for children, also professional uh, guidance and consultancy to centers and professionals. I'm also a co-founder and a managing trustee of WeConnect Foundation. It is a parent support group that we set up, Fatima Jagmag and myself set up in 2007. So it's 13 years since we've been working with families. I have also had the good fortune to be a guest faculty at the Ali Awar Jung Institute, and almost since its inception have been working with training therapists in their program, and truly excited. I think it's been over 6 months since Ritu and me have collaborated, and it's really exciting because together as parents, we are both very passionate about our work, about families, about spreading our knowledge. So truly excited to be here on this platform to share our knowledge. So essentially, what I'd like to say is that our world today is online. Just now, especially with this coronavirus, everybody has gone online. Uh, all services are online, be it for professionals or parents or people working in the corporate. However, there's always been that little worrisome attitude that we all have, that is screen time bad for our kids. Now, the thing is, the reality is that all of us are on the screen all the time. And so, why would we deny learning through that for our kids? The thing is that it's important for us to be mindful of how we are teaching our children. So there are strategies, there are things that we will share with you to enable you to ensure that the way you're sharing material with families is going to be in the right way. So here we are. We've got our topic for today, great apps to develop listening and spoken language. And yes, it is really possible to develop listening and spoken language through apps. So let's begin with intentional listening and spoken language planning, or you may call it auditory verbal therapy planning, and thoughtful guidance, apps can stimulate the child's brain through listening. Okay? The only thing is that just like our regular work with children, for a parent or even therapists, we all need to plan before we work with children. So an app without a plan is just, even as parents, we need to be mindful. We need to plan how we're going to do things. And similarly, of course, as professionals, we do it all the time. So, Ritu, over to you.
Yes. I was parallelly replying in the chat box as well.
Okay, good.
So, yeah. So apps are very popular these days because it's a great learning platform.
Oh, one second.
Yeah. So apps is another way of learning, and this learning can be used for our children as well. If we see the current research and the data which has come, according to Apple, there are 10.5% of the apps downloaded which are educational apps. So people are going in for using apps because they feel the need of it. They feel that it can help their children. So there is a level of excitement while using these apps. So let's see how we can move ahead. Vaishtai, can we have the next slide, please? So apps provide immediate feedback. Feedback means when you're working on apps, immediately you come to know the result of it. Suppose you are working on a problem and you want the answer, you just click a button, you get answer for that. Now, in today's presentation, when we are sharing those apps with you, we'll be giving you demo. So you will feel that, they are so spontaneous. Children get positive reinforcements using these apps. So some apps also allows us to customize. We'll be showing you one app where you can, instead of the background voice, you can record your own voice. So the child is hearing your recorded voice in the app. So all these features which are coming in on these apps are a great learning platform for our children. So what are the benefits of apps? Portability, very easy. It's just in your hand. You can move from one room to another room. Cost saving. If you actually see the cost of these apps, they are like 200 rupees, 50 rupees, 80 rupees. And if you compare it with the kind of tuition fees if you are paying, I am not saying they're substitute to teachers at any point of time. I always feel we should take them as a good resource material. So all apps are good resource materials and very affordable. They are very interactive. They are novel because every day we see a different app with different ideas and different features, and they are very captivating and visually enchanting tools as well. Yeah. So I still feel there are some people whose microphones are on. I request you all to mute your microphones. Thank you. So these are the important benefits of apps, but there are drawbacks as well. The drawbacks are that it is very challenging to keep children controlled with the app, especially in therapy. So we'll be talking about the do's and don'ts when you are using these apps. It should not become a distraction at any point of time. Using apps that are appropriate means you should be thoroughly aware what you are presenting to your child. So not to forget, as professionals and as parents, our main aim of using these apps is focus on listening skills. At no point we should compromise on this ultimate aim. So the audition is the primary modality for speech and language development. Apps are one of the ways of getting it done, but we have to do it the right way. So technology also may not work. See, we can't be totally dependent on apps. Sometimes the internet connections are not good. Sometimes there can be some updates on that app for because of which they are not working. So we can't be dependent on them all the times. So these are certain challenges when we are using apps. Let's see what are the how effectively we can use these apps. I am talking both with parents and professionals at this point of time. So you all need to understand that we need to plan. If you are a parent, you should know that by using this app, what am I going to teach my child? What is my goal? And you need to decide it in advance. If you are using apps on iPad or phone or computer, positioning is very important. Sitting arrangement is important and control of the screen. See, it's something like when you're reading a book, who controls the book? You or the child? If the child has the book, he's going to quickly turn the pages, read, see the pictures and throw it away. So for an effective reading, the way you control reading a book and you hold the book in your hand and come closer to your child, in the same way, you need to see where you are sitting. Keep the control of the screen in your hands. You should be very aware about all the steps involved in using these apps. That if I'm going to work on a particular goal, so when we are showing you those apps, we made training modules kind of things for you to see, so that it's a lot of interesting things are going to come and you will realize that how effectively you can use these apps if you understand do's and don'ts. So know the sitting position and review the app carefully. So what are the advantages of apps? Mahishtai, can you explain them, please?
Uh, so essentially, like Ritu said, apps are great for listening, speaking, and for sharing, the way you hold them. So one of the things is that they are relevant tools to enhance listening, our auditory skills, and spoken language. And if we are doing all of this, automatically the literacy of our children is going up. One of the ways you can do it is uh, with the sound on or with the sound off. So maybe in the beginning stages, if you're teaching your child to listen, you can choose to have the sound off and describe the picture as we are going along. And then as the child has started listening better, you can introduce the sound. So one of the things to do is like what Ritu said, when you are controlling the app, when it's in your hands, so hold it with two hands, with your two hands, and let the child use one hand. So do not give it to your child to hold. The next thing is well chosen app technology is good, along with listening and spoken language techniques and planning. So, as professionals, a lot of you will know what the listening techniques and strategies are and how to plan. As parents, it's important for you also to know the listening techniques and strategies because you need to use them with your children. And like I said before, you need to plan before you start with an app. Don't just pick up any app and say, oh wow, this app is so good, it's so much fun. Let's do it with the child. But what goals are you going to teach the child through this app? What are your targets? Always have a plan in mind before picking up and choosing which app to do. The next thing is, prior to introducing a smart device, both parents and professionals should be intentional. That means, what is our goal? What is our intention? How do I plan ahead? If tomorrow I want to do work with the app with the child, what am I going to do? What are the things that I'm going to keep ready? Am I going to sit in the middle of the toys and do the app? That's not going to work. So make the place neat and clean. Make sure it's a quiet environment and then start using the app just like you would with with other material that you would use. Use listening and build strategies to enable the app to draw the parent and the child closer rather than drawing the parent and the child to the screen. So that is something really important. Like how you're sharing a book, you are sharing this app together. So how to use the apps? So first, some of the strategies are: use Audition first. Do your homework. Means ensure you have selected the right app for the right age group for your child. The device, again, I'm reiterating that the device belongs to the adult. Do not give it to the children in their hands. Adults and children's hands should be interacting with the table and phone, just like when we are reading a book together. Like I said, 3 hands on the screen. So the parent is holding it with 2 hands and the child uses 1 hand to change things. The goal is talk time, not screen time. That is really important. So some of the listening strategies are: ensure that you are giving the child a listening cue. Make sure the child can listen. Point out to the sound and name it. If there's a sound, again you say, listen, that's the bear or that's the cow. And the cow says moo. Use Audition first. I mean, as parents and professionals both, we need to make sure that this is something we're doing all the time. Describe the actions and thoughts. That is, do self-talk, just like you would be doing self-talk when you're talking about something. So for example, if I have this remote and I'm talking about it, oh, it's a remote and it's got different buttons. So similarly, when you've got your iPad or your phone in front of you, you describe things that are there on it. Ensure that you have the serve and return going. So what is serve and return? Serve and return is nothing but turn taking. So the parent or the caregiver takes a turn and the child takes a turn. So that is something we need to make sure that we are doing. Also, suppose you're using this in your direct therapy. So it's the therapist, the parent, and the child. Make sure that this is not just some fun happening between the therapist and the child. Make sure that the parent or the caregiver is involved, and probably you are coaching and the parent is working with the child. Ensure distractions and extraneous noises are not there to make it easier for the child to listen. Pause and wait if you've asked a question because you want an answer. Even if the child does not have the language to answer, but the child will vocalize. So please wait for this. Another strategy is to expand and extend your child's utterances. So suppose the child sees a cow and the child says, ah, you say, yes, that's a cow. And the cow goes moo. So that's called extending the language. You can expand it further by saying, yes, the cow is large and it's got black spots. Also, make sure that you are asking the child, what did you hear? That's a very powerful strategy for us as professionals and as parents to use. So these are just some of the strategies that we can use with the apps. Another strategy is to explode the app. So that means we build connections and we grow the child's brain for listening and spoken language through the app. So what all can we do? We can extend the language, we can expand the language, we can give a clue. We can say, oh, you know, that might happen, or oh, what might happen. You can relate certain things that happened before. You can also comment, or you can tell the child to think. So, Ritu, can you take over from here?
Yes, I was reading the chat simultaneously. आप में से कुछ पेरेंट्स ने बोला है, पेरेंट्स हैं प्रोफेशनल जो बोल रहे हैं हिंदी में भी करें. मैं 2 मिनट लेके जो हमने इंग्लिश में बात किया है उसको हिंदी में भी एक्सप्लेन कर देती हूँ कि एप्स जैसे हम किसी और रिसोर्स मटेरियल को यूज करते हैं ऐसे ही हम एप्स को भी यूज कर सकते हैं. जैसे आप बच्चे के साथ बुक पढ़ते हो बैठ के, ऐसे ही हम ऐप को यूज कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि आजकल बच्चों को बहुत मजा आता है स्क्रीन पे काम करना, स्क्रीन पे देखना, क्योंकि ये जनरेशन ऐसी है. आपको ये चीज समझनी पड़ेगी, एक्सेप्ट करनी पड़ेगी. अब हम इस चीज को कैसे इफेक्टिवली यूज कर सकते हैं वो हमें समझना जरूरी है. उसके लिए हमें सबसे पहले कंट्रोल अपने हाथ में रखना है. दूसरा, हमें ये, आप म्यूट कर दीजिए माइक्रोफोन, मैं साथ साथ बोलती जाऊंगी. आपको ये भी ध्यान रखना है कि कौन सी ऐप लेनी है आपने, कौन सी आपके बच्चे की एज और स्टेज के अकॉर्डिंग ऐप है. उस ऐप के हिसाब से आपको, उससे आपको क्या सिखाना है बच्चे को, आपको ये भी पता होना चाहिए. अदरवाइज वो बच्चा उसको खेलने में इतना बिजी हो जाएगा कि उसका जो एम है, हमारा जो एम है ऐप यूज करने का, वो खत्म हो जाएगा. तो हमने बात करी सिटिंग की, हमने बात करी कि बच्चे को क्या दिखाना है, उससे क्या सिखाना है. अब हम बात करेंगे कि कौन कौन सी एप्स हैं जिसका अब हमें आपको प्रैक्टिकल डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन देंगे. जैसे स्पीच की एप्स हैं, ऑडिशन को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए कौन सी एप्स हैं, लैंग्वेज के लिए कौन सी एप्स हैं, या एकेडमिक स्किल्स को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए कौन सी एप्स हैं. सो नाउ वील गेट इनटू द प्रैक्टिकल डेमोन्स्ट्रेशंस. सो द फर्स्ट ऐप which we are going to show is the ब्राउन बेयर ऐप. सबसे पहले हम छोटे बच्चों के साथ आप क्या यूज कर सकते हो, टॉडलर्स के साथ. यानी कि टॉडलर्स मतलब जो आपके 2 साल वाले बच्चे हैं, 2 से 3 साल वाले बच्चे हैं, उनके लिए हम कौन सी एप्स यूज कर सकते हैं. These are some of the recommended apps. We are going to show you the demonstration of the apps which are in green color. जो ये टोटल 12-13 एप्स हैं जो हमने लिस्ट करी है. इसमें से जो ग्रीन कलर में एप्स हैं, आज हम उसका डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन देंगे. आप इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हो, और जो नहीं हम दिखा रहे, आप उसको अपने एंड पर ऐप स्टोर या प्ले स्टोर पर जाकर खुद रिसर्च कर सकते हैं. लेकिन ये जितनी भी लिस्टेड एप्स हैं, ये बहुत अच्छी हैं. दे आर रियली गुड एप्स. वी हैव ट्राइड एंड टेस्टेड देम. दे वर्क वंडर्स if we knows our do's and don'ts. So first we'll go on the app Eric Carle's Brown Bear. एरिक कार्ल एक राइटर हैं जो बच्चों की कहानी की किताबें लिखते हैं. उन्हीं कहानियों की किताबों पर ये एप्स बनी है। तो अगर आप इस नाम को टाइप करोगे तो वो ऐप खुल जाएगी, आप उसको डाउनलोड करोगे और कुछ पार्ट उसका फ्री है, लेकिन अगर आप उसको फुल लेना चाहते हैं तो छोटा सा अमाउंट है, आप खुद ही देख लेंगे, उसको आप परचेज कर सकते हो। अब हम उस ऐप का डेमो देखेंगे और उस डेमो में आप देखोगे कि हम उस ऐप को कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं। सो ब्राउन बेयर इज द ऐप बाय एरिक कार्ल। एरिक कार्ल की और भी बुक्स हैं जिनको उन्होंने एप्स में कन्वर्ट कर दिया है। लोड होने में कुछ सेकंड्स लगते हैं, इसीलिए प्लीज बी पेशेंट बिकॉज your connections are different, our connections are at different levels, so it may take 1 or 2 minutes to begin, so please be patient with us.
Can you see it?
So to download, we again go to Play Store or App Store, type Brown Bear, and that's how the icon will look. We will open it. So this is the front of that app. Once we press, we'll see a lovely brown big bear. So since this app is based on a story, so we'll go ahead like the brown bear is looking for his friends. So we'll start, brown bear, what do you see? So we move with the finger on the screen left side and he starts moving. Oh, you see a bird sitting on the tree. What color is the bird? Then we press it.
Vaishtai, people can't see, some of them are writing.
Again press.
Is that on a screen share?
Yes. 1 second. Let me.
So they are able to hear but not see.
Okay.
So we can see you now. Yes, I understand we are trying to play it, so just be patient. It was played and we all could hear it, but we couldn't see it. Yes, now you play
Yes.
from here. We can
Yes.
see your screen now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now everyone can see.
So
Thank
to
you.
download, we again go to Play Store or App Store, type Brown Bear, and that's how the icon will look. We will open it. So this is the front of that app. Once we press, we'll see a lovely brown big bear. So since this app is based on a story, so we'll go ahead like the brown bear is looking for his friends. So we'll start, brown bear, what do you see? So we move with the finger on the screen left side and he starts moving. Oh, you see a bird sitting on the tree. What color is the bird? Then we press it. Again press it. It's a red bird with a yellow beak. Hello, brown bear. I'll follow you. So brown bear moves ahead. Brown bear, what do you see? You see something on the ground. What's that? Let's find out. So when we click again, it's a yellow duck. So duck and the bird, they'll follow the bear and the bear moves on. Brown bear, what do you see? So in this way, there will be many animals who brown bear will meet, and you can make a sequence of these animals and do different things.
So this was a small demonstration of how you can use this app effectively. तो जो पेरेंट्स हिंदी में देख रहे हैं, इसमें आप अपनी वॉइस, जैसे मेरी आवाज आप लोग सुन रहे थे, अपनी आवाज में बच्चे से बात कर सकते हो. अरे ये तो बड़ा भालू है, बड़ा भालू कुछ ढूंढने जा रहा है, आओ देखें क्या ढूंढेगा. सो जो हमारा एम है कि बच्चे को पहले सुनवाना है फिर दिखाना है, तो हम इन एप्स को यूज करके भी ये काम कर सकते हैं. आपको कोई मार्केट जाके किताबें खरीदने की जरूरत नहीं है, बट ऐसी किताबों, ऐसी एप्स आपको हेल्प कर सकती हैं. Now we'll move to another demonstration for the apps for toddlers. ये जो सेकेंड ऐप हम दिखाएंगे, ये भी छोटे बच्चों के लिए है. इस ऐप में अब हम देखेंगे कि इसमें क्या फीचर्स हैं. So can we have the second app, please? Just be patient because it takes time to start sharing and showing it. So be patient. This is called,
So we're going to,
yeah, this is called make a scene. ये भी छोटे बच्चों की जो हम फार्म हाउस वाली एक्टिविटी करते हैं, जिसमें बच्चों से हम बात करते हैं कि फार्म हाउस पे क्या होता है, काऊ क्या करती है या हॉर्स क्या करता है. तो एक फार्म का सीन बनाएंगे और आप देखना इसमें जो गाय है वो कितने अलग अलग तरह की है. फार्म पर एक किसान होता है, किसान क्या क्या करता है, उसको क्या सामान चाहिए होता है. तो बड़ी अच्छी ऐप है, इसका अब हम डेमो देखेंगे. थैंक यू वाइष्टाई.
so we're going to go to App Store and look at Make a Scene, which is a farmyard scene. You open it and you go into the app. This app is about making a scene. You come to a nice scene of a farm. Here you've got different animals.
Piglet. Cow. White sheep. Black horse.
You've also got a scarecrow,
Scarecrow.
farmers. You've got the
Tractor.
beetles,
Cat. Cat.
you've got birds, flowers, butterflies,
Apple.
and you've got things like wheelbarrows and farm equipment. You also have nice vegetables here on the farm. Now what you can do is you can go here and you can add some grass, you can add a fence, you can add some flowers, and keep on changing the scene, and you can keep describing it to children as we go along. Here you have a different aspect of the field and the farm. Again, the scene changes here. So this is really a great creative app and lots of learning for the children in a form of a picture talk. So you can keep talking about what's happening, what's the horse doing, the cow, you describe the cow, you describe the birds flying, the sun, etc. So enjoy this app, and it's lovely to work with the kids with it.
तो आपने देखा इस ऐप में कैसे हम सीन बना सकते हैं जिसमें कि गाय है, बकरी है, भेड़ है और हम बता सकते हैं बहुत सारी घास उगाएंगे, चिड़िया पेड़ पर बैठेगी। तो आप बहुत सारी चीजें बात करते हुए बच्चे से बोल सकते हो, चलो आज हम ये बनाएंगे। उसमें इस ऐप में आप सीन भी चेंज कर सकते हो और अलग-अलग ऑडिटरी कमांड्स भी दे सकते हो। So it's a good learning app and children love playing with it. So I can see many children popping on the screen and trying to look at the app. So that shows that how interesting app these are. The next app which we will talk about is the app for slightly young older children. जैसे हमारे 3-4 साल के बच्चे होते हैं जिनको आप सिखा रहे हैं कि एनिमल्स के साथ घर के कौन से पार्ट्स होते हैं। जैसे हम बोलते हैं ड्राइंग रूम में क्या होता है, बेडरूम में क्या होता है, जहाँ पर आप बहुत सारी वोकैबुलरी कमांड्स से काम करोगे। तो इस ऐप में हम आपको एक घर के अंदर ले जाएंगे और देखेंगे कि बच्चे के साथ आप कितना सारा लैंग्वेज पे काम कर सकते हो, ऑडिशन एंड लैंग्वेज बोथ। So we will observe the third app.
Addition language goal. Addition
I
language
still
goal.
feel disturbance at the background. Please mute your microphones.
अपना माइक्रोफोन प्लीज म्यूट कीजिए ताकि हम आगे बढ़ सकेंगे।
So this app is called My Play Home Lite. अगर आप My Play Home Lite को करेंगे तो ये वर्जन है, अगर My Play Home को करेंगे तो वो पेड वाला है। तो हम आपको यहाँ पर फ्री वाले ऐप का डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन दिखा रहे हैं। If you like that app, you can purchase that app. This app will take you into the house where you can talk about different parts of the house. There is a lovely family. You can explore different commands in this app. So we'll give you a demo on how to use this app effectively. So please be patient till we begin the third video on My Play Home Lite.
अपना प्लीज अपना माइक्रोफोन म्यूट कीजिए प्लीज, अपना माइक्रोफोन म्यूट कीजिए, सबको डिस्टर्बेंस आ रहा है। थैंक यू।
Play Store and type My Play Home Lite to download the free version. The other one is the paid one. So that's how the screen will look like once you download My Play Home Lite. So we press the button to start and you will see a beautiful house. This app has different parts of the house and a wonderful family. So you have a girl and a boy, father, mother.
Different parts of the house. That house.
So the best part is that everything you touch is functional. Suppose I want to say, oh, it's so dark. Let's open the curtains. It's a bright sunny day. Yay. Uh-oh, I'm getting bored. Wow, something else is coming. What's the time? So there's sound, there's motion, and lot of things happening. So we can go to different parts of the house, like from here we can go to the kitchen. Now kitchen is very interesting. I can say, please call Papa in the kitchen.
కిచెన్
Papa,
కోసం మీకు ఏం చెప్పమంటుంది
wash our hands. So you can actually give commands to the child to do the things. You can say, let's lay the table, bring down 2 plates and 2 glasses. I want some juice. Can you open the fridge? Thank you. I'm hungry also. Can you get some slice of pizza for Papa? Uh-oh, you dropped it. Thank you.
So we have given some demonstrations on what kind of commands you can use, how you can talk to your child. So before the child does anything, you speak first, like we do in our regular practice, that we speak before we do or show. The same way we will do here as well. So it's important to have control in your own hands, right? Now, what kind of commands we can give? If your child is at a beginner level, we can talk about close the door, open the fridge, bring the plate. So these are single commands. If you want to talk about double commands, then you can say, open the fridge and please take out juice and serve Papa. So you can always work at different levels as per the age and stage of your child, and let the child listen to you carefully and do the needful commands. So these are certain things which you can do and explore with more with this app. Now we'll go on the 4th app, which is again for slightly older children, where we are going to make a pizza. So Vaishtai, can we have that video please? In this app, you can make pizza because pizza has lot of ingredients to go in. You have choices of sauces to use. You have choices of using various ingredients in it. So lots of things you can do. So let's watch how.
Let's look at an interesting app. You see this pizza store? There's an arrow. Press that. The store opens. And then you've got different shapes of different things. There's a round for a pizza. So let's start with the pizza. So when you press that, your rolling pin and you see some dough. When you swipe the arrow up, the rolling pin goes up. You swipe it down. The round pizza is being made. The fit round pizza is ready. Now what we need to do is we need to put some sauce. So you want a pesto sauce. So 1 spoon of pesto sauce, 1 spoon of tomato sauce, and 1 more spoon of tomato sauce. So total aubergine sauce. Now the pizza is ready with the different sauces. You press the tick mark, and then you have a choice of different topping. Now let's go ahead with the tick mark. Now the pizza needs to be put into the oven. It's ready. The timer's gone off. And here you open the oven, the pizza is ready, and now you need to cut it. So you need to choose which cutter you're going to use. Pizza ready. You can make the child count the different pieces. Now we've got different other things to make. So we decide to make an ice cream ready. Now let's make a drink. Coke. Yeah, my Coke is ready. Now let's see what else we want. So I want some noodles. I'm going to press noodles. And we've got a pot of boiling water and our noodles are ready. So now we've got to pay the cash. Now I'm ready to eat everything left. And let's finish our Coke. The Coke is finished.
वेरी नाइस, वेरी लवली ऐप. आप में से कुछ पेरेंट्स ने बोला है हम हिंदी में कुछ दिखाएं. सो आई वांट टू टेल यू कि कोई नहीं बोल रहा कि आप इंग्लिश में कमांड्स दीजिए. आप इन एप्स को हिंदी में भी यूज कर सकते हैं जैसे हम इंग्लिश में कमांड दे रहे हैं, क्योंकि बैकग्राउंड में ऐप में कोई इंस्ट्रक्शंस नहीं है. ये तो हमने खुद की आप लोगों को समझाने के लिए हमने इस तरह से डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन बनाया है. यू कैन, आप अपनी भाषा में, चाहे हिंदी हो, बंगाली हो, गुजराती हो, मराठी हो, आप अपनी भाषा में बच्चे से बात करिए, अपनी भाषा में इस ऐप को यूज करिए. नोबडी इज सेइंग दैट यू यूज इट इन इंग्लिश. इंग्लिश में हम सिर्फ डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन दे रहे हैं. इस ऐप में प्री रिकॉर्डिंग्स कुछ नहीं है. आप अपने बच्चे के हिसाब से अपनी भाषा में, लोकल भाषा में भी इसको यूज कर सकते हैं. सो these were the 4 apps which were for children. लेकिन पेरेंट्स के लिए भी कुछ होना बहुत जरूरी है. So the 5th app is a resource for parents which is called Avatar, Auditory Verbal Trainer and Resources. ये ऐप पेरेंट्स के लिए है. इस ऐप का हम छोटा सा डेमो देखेंगे कि इस ऐप में क्या क्या है. आप इट्स अ फ्री डाउनलोड. अगेन एंड्रॉयड और iOS दोनों पर अवेलेबल है. यू कैन गो इन द प्ले स्टोर, टाइप इन एंड डाउनलोड इट. इस ऐप में कुछ फ्री वर्जन है और कुछ सब्सक्रिप्शन बेस्ड है. सो वी विल सी द डेमो ऑफ दिस ऐप टू अंडरस्टैंड द फीचर्स ऑफ इट. इट इज फॉर पेरेंट्स. इट्स अ रिसोर्स मटेरियल. जैसे आपके पास और रिसोर्सेज है, कंपनीज आपको रिसोर्स मटेरियल देती हैं, ऐसे ही ये आपके लिए एक रिसोर्स है. एट नो पॉइंट दिस इज अ रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ अ थेरेपिस्ट. आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग इट अगेन. किसी भी टाइम पे ये आपके थेरेपिस्ट को रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकती. इट विल ओनली हेल्प यू एंड गाइड यू एज अ रिसोर्स मटेरियल. सो लेट्स वॉच.
We go to the App Store and search for AVTAR education, and that's how the icon will look like. Once you download it either from App Store or Play Store, you sign up and log in. Once you have logged in, that's how the home page will look like. Now, some of the features of this app are free to access and some are subscription based. So let's see what is free first. If you click the hamburger menu on top left, you will see section called resources. Now this section has documents like Sound Foundation for Babies, Toddlers, IST. These resources are provided by Cochlear. Tools for Toddlers is provided by Advanced Bionics, which has a lot of subheadings under it, which you can access anytime. Similarly, there are Hindi resources like Swarmala, which is a speech sound book, which is based on sounds, individual sounds, and Rimjim Geet is about short poems for children. Now, under Kids Activity section, on the main dashboard, you will see lots of activities which parents can do from their home environment. And since the beginning of the lockdown period, every day Avatar team is posting one activity for parents to do from home, which clearly mentions the goal and generalization of these goals. Under your weekly goals section, you will find a weekly sheet coming where the goals are written and lots of other examples are given on how to achieve these goals. Now let's see what is subscription based. Under first year of hearing, you will see different topics. If you click any one of them, you will find a complete write-up on that and a training module. The best part about this app is that the whole app can be converted into Hindi language. So if you go on the hamburger menu, language, select Hindi, go back, you will see that whole app has changed into Hindi language. So सुनने का दूसरा साल, you will see all the headings and the write-up in Hindi with the video in Hindi, like this. Similarly, the other options for subscribers are that they get a monthly online therapy free. There's one demo module for you all to see how these modules are prepared. Then the subscriber can also access to query section where you can select a specialist like audiologist, AVT, speech therapist, write your query and submit. There are professionals enrolled on the panel who will be answering to your query. If you like the app, you can share the app as well. You can change the password whenever required. Under topic section, you can search for your required topic and you will find the write-up. Going back on the dashboard, you can again see and review how to use this app. So enjoy this app. Good day.
So this app was for parents to use, and if professionals like, you can share it with your parents. It's a good resource material. ये हिंदी में भी है और इंग्लिश में भी है. पूरा ऐप अगर आप हिंदी लैंग्वेज सिलेक्ट करेंगे तो पूरा हिंदी में आ जाएगा. So these were 5 apps which we thought we will play, but we have shared a list of other apps also, which you can explore later on your own behalf. What is the need of your setup? आपके बच्चे के हिसाब से क्या आपको अच्छा लगता है? So Vahistai, can we go back to the presentation and conclude for the session, please?
So just in case there are a lot of questions, just in case somebody wants to take a screenshot, if they've not taken it, I just thought.
Yeah, good idea. तो अगर आप एक बार इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेंगे तो 13 ऐप्स हमने यहाँ पर नाम लिखे हुए हैं. हमने इनमें से 5 आपको आज दिखा दिए हैं, बाकी आप खुद अपने आप चेक कर सकते हैं.
दोनों एंड्रॉइड और iOS दोनों पे अवेलेबल है.
Yeah. So we can move further as we've explained all this, that how you can use these apps.
So it's important for us to make sure कि जब भी इसके साथ काम करते हैं तो हमारा एक्सपेक्टेशन सेट करना है. तो लिसनिंग एंड स्पोकन लैंग्वेज जो हम सुन के अपना माइक्रोफोन प्लीज म्यूट करेंगे ताकि सब लोग को सुनाई दे. थैंक यू सो मच. दूसरा है कि हमको सबको गाइड करके बच्चे के गोल्स के ऊपर काम करना है. सो वी हैव टू गाइड टू फैसिलिटेट द चाइल्ड्स गोल्स एंड a catalyst to enable extending the listening and spoken language. तो ये जो apps हमारे हैं वो एक catalyst है बच्चे को भाषा सिखाने के लिए, उनको सुन के बोलना सिखाने के लिए और meaningful conversations. जो हम भाषा यूज करते हैं तो meaningful भाषा यूज करना है. जस्ट ऐसे ये काऊ है, ये है, वैसे नहीं दिखाना है, पूरी भाषा उनको बच्चों को देनी है। दूसरा जो है कि हमको हमारे लिसनिंग हैंड्स यूज करने हैं, यानी हमने ऑलरेडी बोला है कि लिसनिंग क्यों यूज करना है, बच्चे को बोलना है कि सुनो। और दूसरा कि जब भी हम ये ऐप के साथ काम करते हैं तो पहले भी हमने बोला है ये फोन डायरेक्ट या आईपैड बच्चे के हाथ में नहीं देना है, उनको बोलना है कि हम सब सुनेंगे तो चलो हाथ टेबल पे रख दे और फिर हम देखेंगे, जब भी मम्मी या पापा बोलेंगे तभी आपको वो प्रेस करना है। दूसरा है कि बच्चों को ये भी सिखाना है कि टच स्क्रीन, हमको स्क्रीन को जो टच करना है वो एक ही बार टच करना है, बार बार हमको प्रेस नहीं करना है। सो वी बेसिकली हैव टू press it only once. We don't have to go on pressing it again and again. So these are some of the things that we need to teach our children. दूसरा है कि जैसे नीचे भी लिखा है कि एक ही बार उसको टच करो, बार बार टैप करेंगे तो काम नहीं करेगा। बच्चे को ये भी सिखाना है, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि रुको, आपका भी टर्न, तो टर्न टेकिंग आएगा, पहले मेरी बारी फिर आपकी बारी, मैं जब भी बोलूंगी तभी आपको करना है। स्क्रीन टाइम के रूल्स सेट करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, यानी एप्स कभी यूज हो सकते हैं। पेरेंट्स भी हमेशा, जो मम्मी पापा हमेशा 24 घंटा अपने फोन पे रहेंगे तो बच्चों को भी वो आदत लग जाएगी। So if parents are all the time on their phones, that's what they are demonstrating to their children. So even adults need to set time for digital use. दूसरा, हमारे बच्चे के क्या गोल्स है वो जानना बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है कि क्या हम उसके साथ करना चाहते हैं। वो पहले भी हमने दोहराया है, वापस भी हम बोल रहे हैं, यू मस्ट नो योर चाइल्ड्स गोल्स। भले आप पेरेंट है या थेरेपिस्ट है, गोल के बिना आप एप्स नहीं यूज कर सकते हैं और भाषा को बढ़ा नहीं सकते हैं। हम ये सब हम क्यों कर रहे हैं? हमारे बच्चे को उनके लिसनिंग पियर्स, उनके दूसरे जो पियर्स है उनके साथ वो लेवल पे लेके जाना है। तो वी मस्ट रिमेम्बर कि हम ये सब क्यों कर रहे हैं, भाषा बढ़ाने के लिए कर रहे हैं। और वापस हमको सब प्लान करना है, पहले प्लानिंग करनी है और फिर ऐप यूज करना है। ऐप के क्या क्या फीचर्स है, we need to plan ahead, we need to go through the app, we need to know what the features are, we need to decide in advance what we are going to do today from that app for our children. ये थोड़ी strategies है listening की, कि सुनने के लिए we need to make listening easier, background noise को mute करना है। जैसे आपने सबने अभी देखा, हम ये प्रेजेंटेशन कर रहे हैं, पीछे से बैकग्राउंड नॉइज आ रही थी तो बहुत सारे लोग को सुनाई नहीं दे रहा था, बहुत इरिटेशन हो रहा था। तो वैसे ही जब भी आप बच्चे के साथ काम करते हैं, यू नीड टू मेक श्योर कि टीवी म्यूजिक सब बंद होना चाहिए।
Vaishtai, can I interrupt?
Yes, please.
One parent has asked, एक पेरेंट ने पूछा है LSL क्या होता है? LSL is लिसनिंग एंड स्पोकन लैंग्वेज, यानी कि सुनकर हमें भाषा बनाने की स्ट्रैटेजीज। हम उन
दूसरा है कि बच्चे के ईयर लेवल पे बात करना है। सो इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर अस टू टॉक एट द चाइल्ड्स ईयर लेवल। सपोज हम खड़े हैं और बच्चा यहाँ है या दूर है तो वो पॉसिबल नहीं है। जैसे हम किताब पढ़ते हैं, जस्ट लाइक वी आर शेयरिंग अ बुक, वो बच्चे के लिसनिंग बबल के अंदर काम कर। तो लिसनिंग बबल जो है वो मैक्सिमम बच्चा कौन से लेवल में सुन सकता है। हम बहुत दूर जाएंगे तो they will not be able to hear. The second thing is we need to sit beside the child when holding the iPad or the phone, and not really in front of the child, a little away, so that just जैसे हम किताब पढ़ते हैं वैसे naturally बच्चे और आप सब देख सके वैसे। ऑडिटरी सैंडविच यानी पहले बच्चे को सुनाना है, फिर उनको स्क्रीन पे जो हो रहा है वो दिखा सकते हैं और वापस यू पुट इट बैक, उसको बोलना है, फिर सुनना, वेट करना ताकि बच्चा रिस्पॉन्ड कर सके। ओके, ये थैंक यू वेरी मच ऑल ऑफ यू फॉर बीइंग हियर, सब पेरेंट्स और ओके, ये